Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here for our weekly astrology tarot card readings for the week of July 23rd, 2025. As we know, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you have subscribed, if you could please check and make sure you're still subscribed, I really appreciated it. I really appreciate it. Let me get started for our first timestamp. It is for, of course, Aries. So here we go, Aries. This is for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we get. I'm shuffling the cards. You know we're using the Radiant Rider Waite Smith deck for these readings. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Good cards. Queen of Swords. Moving forward in the, you've looked at the data. You're going forward. Queen of Swords. I love it. Eight of Cups, perhaps leaving for something better. Somebody also may be walking away or walking out of your life, which is actually a good thing. There might be somebody or some situation that's kind of been like, I want to hear like a ball and chain. They may be leaving, which is kind of nice. And then you get this Emperor energy, like you're sitting in your power. So it seems, the message I'm kind of getting for you this week, Aries, is something, something either you're changing, you're moving ahead in a direction, whether someone's leaving your life or something's moving on or you're moving on, kind of moving into some new leadership energy. Love that for you. All right, next up here is Taurus. Here, this is for Taurus for the week of July 23rd, 2025. This is for Taurus for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let me give these cards a shuffle here, Taurus. All right, Taurus for the week of July 23rd, 2025. We'll do one more shuffle. Here we go. I have my little fan on. That's why my hair's flying all over. Three of Wands. Looking, watching your ships come in, but I'm also looking at some adjustments on things. You're looking at things that you've put out there and you're like, you know what, this is working, that's not working. Let me tweak this or that. Knight of Wands, getting ready. Like you want to move forward, but you're still not sure. Maybe it's not that you're not sure. What I'm getting is make sure that you're sure. Don't make that jump and then say, oh, I should have not gone that direction, or I should have taken the time to think things through. So while you're looking at things that you can tweak, make sure that you are doing that due diligence. And then I love it. You get this Sun card, moving forward, new beginnings. You're seeing things clearly. That's what I like. Is I'm getting this feeling that you are finally, not maybe finally, but you're definitely seeing things clearly to move forward, making some changes that you need to make, and taking the time to make those so that you really can reap the benefits of those. All right, here we go. Now, Gemini. This is for Gemini for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we get for Gemini for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Gemini for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Gemini for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Here we go, Gemini. One more shuffle. All right. Four of Cups. You're kind of sitting here, not really, apathetic. You're not really like, these are my choices, not really happy with them. Source may be coming up with another choice, or you're formulating. I'm hearing you're actually formulating another choice. You're like, I'm just kind of waiting things out. Sitting here under the tree, waiting things out. Three of Cups. I love this. Might have to do with some friends or some partners that before you move forward. There's some level of abundance that you're waiting to come in, or you're working with a lovely abundant energy, whether that's maybe some money or it's some friends, or just that energy that's coming in that will help you to move forward. And then this Temperance card comes in. I love this. It's like turning lead into gold, turning water into wine, but also taking separate energies and moving, putting those together to really create balance and move forward in a stronger direction. That like mind, heart, or like using our analytical mind and our intuitive mind to bring together and actually make something even stronger moving forward. And, it really, Gemini, it sounds like, I'm getting the chills telling you this. It sounds like something's really, I just heard buzzing for you this week. So I love that. A lot of signs are really getting this really good energy moving forward. Really energetic week, it sounds like. All right, here we go, Cancer. This is for Cancer for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we have for the week of Cancer for July 23rd, 2025. Cancer for the week of July 23rd, 2025. I'm just shuffling the cards here for a quick moment. Cancer for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we get. Seven of Pentacles. Here we are. We're looking at what we can cut out, what we can nurture, you know, just kind of, and you're taking this is where I'm focused, not so much here. You're kind of really taking that look of, I need to move forward in my life in some areas, and what do I need to nurture? What do I need to prune out so that I can move forward in some areas of my life? Because it is just time. And Eight of Cups, walking away from some things. You'll still leave them balanced and stable, but you're really looking, I love this, you're really looking at what can I walk away from that will still leave that situation balanced, but where I can move forward. And yes, it is a decision that you need to make. You're really at a crossroads. While you are going to be looking at the data, this moon tells me it's really going to be like something intuitive that you need to do. You're going to use your intuition a lot. It's probably going to be a decision to make that you're not maybe thinking about right now. It might be something coming up, and I'm hearing that it's going to be something that's like not a decision you might not normally make, or something that's going to surprise you, but that actually will work out well in the long term, and you'll be like, wow, the timing is right, the divine timing is right, but it'll be just the way you work the decision out will be something that you're like, wow, I would have never thought that I'd do this way, and it's working out well. So there you go. All right, Leo, here we go, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. Leo for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we have for the week for Leo for the week of July 23rd, 2025. July 23rd. Oh, I'm going to put that card back in. I almost feel like, Leo, when I was shuffling, that card flew out, and I'm thinking I need that card, but I put it back in, and I just thought if I need that card, it will come back out. So I've noticed when I do this, that's usually what happens. If it's a card that I need, it'll come right back out. And it did not. So first card I get is the Hangman. It seems like Leo, Leo, it seems like you've been hanging around, not making any moves, but doing a lot of like work, like mental work, and looking at things from a new perspective, doing a lot of leg work. You are planting seeds for something that's coming up, okay? You're doing a lot of leg work because you're like, I'm going to be planting these seeds because I will be moving forward and leading up to a happier family life, which I love this for you. It's almost like you're getting ready for a move, or you're getting ready for some big event, and you're planting the seeds now, you're doing the work now, you're doing things, you know, even like applying for colleges, or applying for classes, or maybe a bigger life event like a retirement. You're putting all that legwork in now, but all this legwork now is going to pay off, you know, in a bit, and not right now, but in a bit, for that happier family life, which I just love, and things will be much calmer for you. I love that for you. All right, Virgo, here we go. This is for Virgo for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Virgo for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Virgo for the week of July 23rd. Oh, that card flew out. I am going to keep that card. I don't know what it is, so we'll see. This is for Virgo for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Okay, we'll take that. That card is the Chariot. Okay, moving forward, like moving away from the city here. Us Virgos, we're moving away. We've got all these ideas. Getting these, I'm hearing from me at least, and I'm sorry but getting these ideas under control. We have a lot of things going on, but we're moving away. We're like, things have to change. We've got to move forward. We're coming into our power. As this year goes on for 2025, we're coming into our power, especially this week. But we, again, are spoiled for choice. I didn't even really realize this. We're having to hone in this week, many of us Virgos, and, what directions do we want to go? It's kind of getting to the point now of really starting to which directions are we going to go, right? Things can change. We can make different, different choices at any time. It doesn't matter. We don't have to lock in, but it's getting to the point where we need to cut out the extras, make the decisions, make some decisions. I'm hearing also that people may not be so happy with, but they'll get over it and moving forward into the directions and the decisions that are good for us. All right, next up is Libra. Libra, here we go. What do we have for Libra for the week of July 23rd, 2025? This is for Libra for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we have for Libra for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Just a couple more shuffles. I am going to keep that card, and I will show you what that card is. It slid out. I do see it. It's a beautiful card. Keep that card. All right, let's take that card first. The Sun card, I love it. The Sun card, seeing things clearly, happy, growth, moving forward, right? New beginnings and seeing things clearly. New beginnings coming because cutting out things that we don't need, cutting out things that we no longer need, cutting out things that, pruning things, but also nurturing things, but taking that time. Now that I feel like now that the Sun is out, right? Now that we got that Sun card, we can see clearly what we can do, leading us to a new intellectual beginning, leading us to that new data that we needed to know, to now start to really move forward and to pick those decisions, to pick those directions, that pick the direction maybe that we really are the best way to move forward for us. So kind of really honing in this week, maybe Libra, on a good direction for you. So I love that. I hope that's the case for you, because I get the feeling that, you've been kind of wondering, and this might help you to start to move forward. So there we go. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we have for Scorpio for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Scorpio for the week of July 23rd, 2025. A couple more shuffles. Starting out with this Three of Swords, kind of a broken heart, but it's in the past. We see the clouds are breaking. We've learned our lesson. We're moving on. I'm getting the feeling that whatever this lesson was, keep it in your back pocket, but keep it in front of you, keep it in your realm, because it was something that you didn't want to go through. None of us want to go through a broken heart, but it's allowing you to move to smoother waters, right? Here's that broken heart energy moving to smoother waters. Love this. And it moved you into making the hard decisions to bring balance into your life. And that's what I love. So you know what, Scorpio? Even if that was something that happened a while ago, which I hope that it is, and even if it isn't, it really doesn't matter, because it is allowing you to move to smoother waters to bring in that balance. Even if it was something, though, that happened a while ago, those memories or that thought or that you may be reliving that a little bit this week to make other decisions and saying, do I really want to be with this new person who reminds me of this old person who broke my heart, okay? And this is how they did it, and I'm getting the same vibe. That's just an example. But just keeping something that happened in the past that kind of really maybe didn't work out for you, maybe coming up this week. And just keeping that in mind. Okay, here we go. This is now Sagittarius. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? This is for Sagittarius for the week of July 23rd, 2025. 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 Let's see what we have. Sagittarius for the week of July 23rd, 2025. I don't know why. I have one more shuffle. I have to go with the feeling of shuffling. Seven of Cups, spoiled for choice, okay? But be careful. This is a card to me of discernment. A lot of these things are good. Some of them aren't so good. A lot of choices in front of you, maybe. Be discerning. This is a week of discernment. This Hierophant card, whether you're teaching, whether you're being taught, this is a card of traditional values. It's government, it's education, it's, yes, a lot of things going on. Maybe you're even signing up for courses or something like that, or you're looking to sign up for training or something, or you're doing some training, whatever it is. Or maybe you're dealing with the government this week or next week or whenever. But really staying, you know, a lot of things going on, a lot of different directions, but staying really, really, you know, making sure that you're getting, like, I'm hearing actually making sure that you're getting like any professional advice that you need, whether you need to get an attorney, whether you need to get a financial assistance. I don't know if that pertains to you or not. Again, this is for me, for entertainment purposes only, but getting that, like that, if you need that professional advice, it might be a good idea to get that. And then getting the World card, like you're moving into a new phase. It's like you're kind of moving up, you know. I like this, and especially with this Hierophant card. This Hierophant card, you know, he's learned it, he's done it, and now he's teaching it. Almost like you are also moving into a new phase, a new level of professionalism, leadership, moving forward. So so there you go, Sagittarius. A lot of good energy around that for you. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we have for Capricorn for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see. Capricorn for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's give this card give the cards a couple of shuffles here. Whoops. Okay, Capricorn. Three of Wands, moving forward, but also tweaking your plans a bit. What works for you? What can, you know, watching your ships come in, okay, but also saying, what can I, you know, what can I do to, I just heard, what can I do to be more profitable? That can be obviously monetarily or emotionally. I mean, however, whatever, you know, what can I do to tweak things a bit in my life so that I can be a little bit more profitable in it? And I love this because then you get the Five of Wands, which is like learning how to battle, right? This is kind of, and this is funny because when I got this card and I got this feeling, it's like, kind of like, how can I get a little bit more out of the process? Not in a negative way, but in a way of like, how can I, you know, get a little bit more from myself? And there's nothing wrong with that. And then I love this. I get this Justice card of balance, bringing stuff into balance for yourself. There may be a situation in your life right now that you kind of need to, like, I just heard, put your foot down a little bit and say, you know what, things are out of balance a little bit. I need a little bit more, right, to balance things out. And you know what, that's okay. If that's the case, you know, you don't always have to be giving. Capricorn, it might be time for you to balance out the scales a little bit and you know, and move forward, whatever that situation is. So this may be a good week to use those energies to do that. All right, here we go. And now we have Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, here we go for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Aquarius for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Let's see what we have. Aquarius for the week of July 23rd, 2000. Oh, I don't know what that card is, but it flew out, so we'll keep it. Aquarius for the week of July 23rd, 2025. First card is the Four of Swords. Stepping back, meditating. I'm hearing whatever the issue is, you need to step back and like clear your mind and really start to meditate on this issue. Just take some time and like have quiet, like stepping back from people, having that quiet time. Too much juggling going on, too many to-do list issues. Your mind is going in too many different directions to really, not that you're not doing a good job juggling things, but whatever this issue is, you really need to step back and really quiet things down so that you can make the best decision for yourself. And then this Page of Pentacles, it's almost like if you do that, okay, if you take the time, you know, can really think about things and really quiet and get into that state of balance, you really kind of see a new way, and a way that kind of sparks you. This is like the energy of like somebody in their like early 20s or late teens, early 20s. You have that like fire in your belly, right? You're getting ready to start off in your like adult life here, you know, where you have that fire in your belly. When you can step back, get out of the crazy to-do stuff for every day, it's like, oh yeah, I got it. Now I know what sparks me on this issue. So if you can take the time, it might be worth it for you. All right, there you go, Aquarius. And now we have Pisces. Here we go, Pisces. This is for the week of July 23rd, 2025. Pisces, here we go. Whoops, oh, cards are flying all over, so it might represent an energetic week for you. They're all energetic weeks, but maybe a little bit more energetic. So here we go, Pisces. Let me tell you what, these cards, these cards are giving me a little bit of I haven't had any issues shuffling these cards this whole time, and now for Pisces, they're like, well, we're gonna give you a little bit of an issue. So all right, let me shuffle them this way instead. Let's see what we have. All right, Pisces. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to give them like 2 more shuffles and that's it. All right, here we go. That was it. 5 of Pentacles, feeling kind of out in the cold this week, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Help is there. Here we go, feeling out in the cold, but the help is there. So you know who that help is or what that help represents. The Hierophant, this is kind of like the help, okay? This also, I'm hearing, is you going in deep. You are that help for yourself. You know what you need to do. You actually need to kind of like ground yourself, center yourself, and move forward. This is very much similar to the Aquarius reading in a sense of they also got this Page of Pentacles in this position. Like once you go deep and ground yourself and kind of like take on this leadership energy, you actually find the answer for yourself, and you get this energy also of this like fire in your belly, like, yes, this is it. This is the direction. You know what? Nobody is going to be able to tell you the direction that you need to go because only you know the intricate details of your life and what you need to do, Pisces, to move forward in the direction that you need. You have that answer within you. Use your power. So there you go. All right, my friends, that's it. I will see you tomorrow for our weekly energy readings. And until then, namaste.